depends. I think it's
Exactly.
yeah, it's arbitrary, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's arbitrary. I think it's dependent on the circumstances. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Was in one situation the same behavior may be inappropriate, whereas in another situation the call inappropriate behavior could be beneficial to help you get out of a circumstance or what have you. So, yeah, that's why. But I ask to try to touch base to keep things, cordial, I guess. And the only reason why I bring this topic up like this is because I know she's in good. One of my bosses, and I don't know if I violated or not. So I just saw, I just saw this tutorial on Instagram from Batman, right? Remember I told you about Batman, right? Batman is good. Batman is good. And I
That makes
saw this
sense.
tutorial, yeah. I'll explain later to get into it. But it's called Batman. But anyway, Batman has these tutorials that I listen to, and they're positive, right? So anyway, he has said this one, he had this skit about 7 to 6 things that you should never do at work, right? And one of them entailed don't let people know your personal life. HR is not your friend. They work for the business. And it's true. It's a cold hard
Oh
truth.
yes, I
Right?
believe that.
Right.
Yeah.
But sometimes you go into circumstances where HR has to intervene, right? For instance, like what happened to me, right? And it's a touchy situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're all in good. I don't hold it against because like I said, it's to keep my job. If they didn't know, if my job didn't know, then it would be a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Judging the circumstances, though I didn't act out at work, the incident happened outside of work, it would have made me not show up for work for a week and not have been fired. You understand what I'm saying? Some things are necessary
Yeah.
depending on the context or depending on the situation in which it happens. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. So but I mean that's fine, right? But it's just that when I saw that tutorial from Batman, now Batman is really brutal. Batman is for the men. And Batman is like it's like his advice is true and it's cutthroat and it's like it's heavy. Okay, it's not something that you tell your kids. Well, you should tell your boys, but just I don't know. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So and they nickname him Batman because he sounds like Batman, the comic Batman, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forget exactly what his and I think it's like AI generated, and they just pull up. You know how Google has like the 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 best answers for everything. So I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like AI generated, and it just comes up with, and it's just a tutorial of like skits of skits, just a whole bunch of them, and you watch them in a row, right? And it's like it tells you certain things about life and things about like how to keep your wife. You know what I'm saying? How to that whole thing about happy wife, happy life is a bunch of shit. It's not true. No, for real, it's not. And then like things like basically a relationship is mutual. You know what I'm saying? It's not one sided. And a lot of guys go in their relationship thinking that their wives are supposed to treat them like their mother, and it's basically that. Just simple, gut wrenching hard truths, thing that about life,
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the red pill part of what he talks about. He's not just red pill. Don't get me wrong, because red pill has bad things too, right? Any what do you call it? Any genre or any, I guess, doctrine is tainted. So that's why you have to listen to it all with just a grain of salt. And say, okay, that's your opinion. Okay, I agree with that, but I don't side too well with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. The Zoom
Yeah.
meetings ain't working. I don't know why it's not coming up. I mean, the app comes up when I push it, but it says enter meeting name. It says enter meeting ID.
Um, that's weird.
Do you have
Um,
that?
the meeting ID should be in the e. Do you want me to?